This ain't gonna be too long. Salute to the Rebel Gang. Salute to everybody made it through the night. And God woke you up. Always a good thing, man. I want to talk about something real quick when it comes to Terrence Crawford versus Canelo, man. Because a lot of people keep saying that, Terrence Crawford, he don't have the power to stop, to really keep Canelo off of him. And, he's too small. Canelo's too strong. You're hearing these things, which, I mean, look, in boxing, that is absolutely a thing that matters to a certain extent, though. See, you can't keep getting wrapped up on this power thing, bro. I mean, you can say the same for Terrence Crawford, bro. He was a big puncher at his division that he reigned in, but all it took was certain things to happen to him by his opponent, and his power wouldn't have mattered either. What do I mean by that? Well, you can have all the power in the world, bro. Somebody can have all the power in the world. You boxing them, fighting them, whatever. If you break their motherfucking face, you break their nose, you break their fucking eye, you crack one of their ribs or something like that. Does it matter then? Does it? You take them out of commission, that power ain't gonna mean nothing. It's just salute, Trump approves, salute Anthony Jackson, AJ in the house, salute King. It's just like a tank. I told people this many times. Like, people think tanks are indestructible. They're not, man. Tanks have weak spots. Particularly, a lot of the newer tanks, I believe, like the newer ones, and most of them, the weak spot is the turret, like the part where, you enter the tank. That's like one of the weakest points on the tank, bro. That's why you have certain missiles that are designed to bust tanks, like to bust open tanks and stuff like that. Like, they're designed to go right where the tank is weak at. You know what I mean? But same with boxing. You keep on wearing a certain part down on somebody, that'll take them out of commission, bro. So that's the reason why I don't really subscribe to this whole power thing, because we've seen this so many times, bro. We've seen boxers with power get knocked out by boxers that don't have power. We've seen boxers without power drop people that had power. We've seen Tevin Farmer drop Williams Zepeda. We've seen, I forgot the guy's name, knock out Jaime Munguia. He only had like 7 knockouts. We've seen this many times. This is not the first time we've seen things like this happen, right? So, what if Terrence Crawford was to break Canelo's nose or something like that? Bust up his nose, like, to the point where he gets stopped, or... and I'm saying this because the narrative is Canelo, Bud is a smaller dude. Bud is the one moving up. Bud is the one that's going to have the less power. So, I'm going off of that narrative. That Bud has to do this, Bud has to do that. So that's why I'm bringing it up like that. Bud can have all of the power in that fight. What if Bud got all the power? Let's just say, let's flip the script. And Bud has the power. And Canelo just keep punching Bud in his arms and wears his arms out and take Bud out of commission. So I don't really subscribe to the whole power shit. Lamont Roach, he's not what we call a big puncher, right? He was able to technically drop Tank. He was able to technically and wobble Tank, stun him. So he moved up in weight. He moved up one weight class. So let's not pretend that we are out of this realm of Terrence Crawford can't possibly hurt Canelo. Let me ask you something. If you get into a street fight with somebody that's bigger than you, can you hurt them? Why is boxing different? Can you hurt somebody in a street fight that's bigger than you? And I know boxing has slightly less rules, but when you're in that ring, you throw them. Only difference is you got gloves on. So I mean I can tell you right firsthand. I've been in many fights, and I was a smaller dude than I am now, man. I used to walk around at 100. I'm like one right now. I'm on 196 pounds. The biggest I ever been was 250. My natural weight before I got down here and all that stuff was probably 100 pounds, maybe 165, something like that. And but I was younger. I was like 150 pounds, 145, 150, and I get into fights with dudes bigger than me and hurt them. I always had these weird little small. I got these small wrists. My wrists are very small. You can go like this to my wrist and put your hands around them. Literally, you can take two fingers and put your fingers around my wrist. But I got very, very heavy hands. And I think that's the thing with Terrence Crawford too. So I've been in fights, fought smaller dudes than me, and I got cracked a few good times. It hurt. Yeah. So, what's the difference, bro? Why do people think he can hurt them, bro? I'm still trying to grasp that understanding, because people act like boxing is only, like people don't fight outside of boxing in real life, bro. And I know in real life fights, people aren't as technical, but people get knocked out in real fights all the time. People get knocked out all the time, bro. Before I cut this live off, there was this one fight I had. I think I was about 20, 22. This happened out in Queens, Far Rockaway. A long story. I don't want to get into that. Everybody was doing what they was doing, shaking and moving, fighting, and it's the shots you don't. And one of them had to be 30 pounds lighter than me, bro. And man, when he hit me, bro, I saw stars. And I got hit from the side. I didn't even see it coming. And he cracked me. And I saw like the light, bro. I saw the light. And I was like this too, like, oh shit. And luckily it was a car right there. I kind of like caught myself with a car. And then when that happened, then like that's when two dudes started jumping on me, and I had to close up a little bit. And it's funny because they still couldn't knock your boy out. As little as I was at the time, couldn't knock your boy out. There was two dudes on me. It's crazy, right? But I say that to say this. That size shit, man, sometimes that shit don't fucking matter, bro. On both ends. So we've seen Terrence Crawford get rocked and still knock dudes out that rocked him. We've seen that. I don't know how many times we've seen that already. I'm telling y'all, this dude, he's different, bro. I'm telling you. He's a different dude. He's different. Real recognize real. I don't know Terrence Crawford, but he gives off them vibes like, yo, bro, I'm not him. I'm me, bro. I'm not Charlo. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna see something different, man. I can't wait to see this fight, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I got a feeling it's gonna be so many excuses after this fight, bro. Even if he don't knock out Canelo, he beat him up for 12 rounds or something like that, you're gonna have all kind of excuses, bro. The number one excuse you're gonna hear is he was running. Or he didn't stand there and get beat on or punched on all night or something like that. Who's gonna stand there and get punched on? Rather you in a street fight or a boxing match. Who's gonna stand there and let somebody punch on them while you fighting, bro? Unless you're a fucking mannequin or you're a crash test dummy or something like that. Come on, man. Spence 2.0. Boxing is dominating, but shout out to Clifford. That's been injury. He gets the belts off part of being a man, what a conquer and defeat another male. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just nature, bro. That's like that with animals. It's see we see it all the time with lions, right? Got an outside lion trying to come take the other lion's stuff, take his pride, and they fight till one of them probably dies. It's not always death, but if he wins, he get the spoils of his war. He get to kill the cubs, and he get all the women. Then he can start his bloodline. You know what I'm saying? That's his prize. And Bud's prize is those belts and legacy, besides the money. So that's really his mentality, bro. It's not many fucking boxers like that. I got the alpha mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's not many boxers like that right now at all. It's always all this other stuff and not wanting to fight each other and all that. It's sucker shit. And on that note, a side note, let me say this too before I go. Shout out to Devin Haney and Lamont Roach, bro. Solid. Only dudes that really want to go for the smoke. You know what I'm saying? And they're the ones that's really trying to run towards Brian and kill you right now. Only two. That's it. One dude, not even in his, like, what's that? 130, 135. Bro, that's like 2 weight classes from Lamont Roach. And Devin is knocking at the door. Devin is about to take him on. So, and these 2 dudes that ain't known to punch. Ain't that kind of ironic too? Like 2 dudes that's not really big punchers running towards all the smoke because they believe in their abilities. Your favorite fighter ain't doing that. A few of your favorite fighters ain't doing that. It's crazy, but I'm about to get up off this, man. I go check out those videos. It's your boy Rapple, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. And I'm off this.